Okay, so question 20 is another one of these starred questions. So the quality of our written communication is going to be tested here. We're told that the diagram shows a ladder leaning against a vertical wall. The ladder stands on horizontal ground. The length of the ladder is 6 meters, as shown in the diagram. The bottom of the ladder is 2.25 meters from the bottom of the wall. It says a ladder is safe to use when the angle marked Y, as shown, is 75 degrees. Is the ladder safe to use? So in other words, work out this angle here, Y, and compare it to the value 75, and then we can decide if it's safe to use. Now, hopefully you're screaming at your screen saying it must be a SOHCAHTOA question, because actually we've got a right angle triangle here, and we know two of the sides. This is our reference angle Y, and in reference to the angle, this must be the hypotenuse. In fact, it's always the hypotenuse, it's never going to change. But in reference to this angle, this side must be the adjacent side. And hopefully you know SOHCAHTOA, SOHCAHTOA, or as my students might know, oh hell, another hour of Arnold. In this case, we're going to use C, A, and H because we have H, we have A, so we're going to use this equation. So we know that cosine of the angle, or cosine of Y in this case, must equal the adjacent over the hypotenuse. And let's substitute, that means cosine of Y must equal adjacent, which is 2.25. Hypotenuse is 6. And then we want to work out what Y is, so we need to take what's called the inverse cosine. So cos with the little negative 1 above it of 2.25 over 6. Let's just move this over. So shifting that over here. And we're going to take out the calculator now and see how that works out for us. Taking out the calculator, we get, so you hit shift and then cos, which is going to give us this inverse cosine. It's a fraction, so 2.25 over the 6. Come back outside, close off that brackets to wrap it up, hit equals, we get 67.9756, etc., etc. Let's just round it to the nearest degree. We get 68 degrees. So I'm going to say that's approximately 68 degrees. Now, is that 75 degrees like it asked for? I'm going to say the ladder is not safe. The ladder is not safe. And the reason, as the angle is not about 75 degrees. I personally feel that there's too much of a difference between 68 and 75 for us to say that the ladder is safe.